So, I haven't recorded a video in a decent long time, and that has actually mostly to do with the fact that, well, it's been decently uneventful. It's not really been that much going on at all. And the cars performed flawlessly, as most electric cars will do. And, well, what I've done so far, I've painted the wheels, the car again, and also put on some, used one of those tire pens to just fill out the Michelin logo on the wheels. And for you that have seen my previous videos, you know that I painted the wheels before. The thing is, I used a color called Plastidip, and the thing with that color is that I just put on the black color and did not put on any clear coat, because there is actually a Plastidip clear coat color, clear coat that you put on, so it basically becomes more shiny, so to speak, and I did not do that. So this time around we put on the Plastidip, the black Plastidip, and then clear coated on it just to get a better shine. It looks a lot better. And then we just decided, let's get one of those wheel pens. And the reason for that is, not that it looks cooler, sure it does, but the thing is that once we painted the wheels, we started thinking about, hold on, how long are this set of tires going to last on the car? Because, the car is getting, next year is just going to be 4 years old in March. So we're like, well, not even March, but yeah, whatever. Next year, 4 years old, and we're like, started looking at the tires, because, in most tires, a lot of tires, at least the Michelin Energy Saver tires, there are little dimples within the tracks. So you can just put your finger down and feel how far down that is, because once you get down that little dimple, that's your 1.6 millimeter mark. So I realized that, oops, this is probably not going to hold up more than, the season that we're in now. We're in late October. So we're like, okay, we're going to have to buy new tires to next year. Damn. So we're like, okay, what do we do? So we're like, okay, well, whatever. So we're probably going to have to paint them again. And my thought on that is that maybe next time, usually we pulled off one tire previously after the first plastic dipping, because we got a nail into the tire, so we had to repair it, so I had to take it off, and didn't really cause that much damage on the plastic dip, since it just forms around the outskirts of the rim, so it's necessarily not going to be a problem. We'll see. Otherwise, we're thinking about maybe using some gunmetal gray or some other not black color. And we've also painted the winter tires, the rims with the winter tires on, studless winter tires. We painted them in a red color. I think it's called 1956 red or something like that. But that and some gold flakes in it. Not a lot of gold flakes, but still gold flakes. I don't have any pictures of that yet, because we haven't actually mounted the tires on the wheels of the car yet. So I'll be coming up with a new video about that. So that's the thing with the wheels. I mean, that's really what's been going on. We also had to replace one of the fog lights. This is one of the pictures I have. Didn't get that many pictures, but this is one of them. This is my friend helping me out, and we actually had to remove the whole wheel arch, the plastic inside. The whole thought originally, if you're just going to replace the light, is that you just pull off the front panel, like where you see the water reservoir. That's the window washer reservoir, by the way. You just pull off the cover there, and you put your hand in the screw. You turn the bulb out. But since the glass had been cracked, there was a crack in the glass due to stone shipping. We had to take the whole fog light out, and like 105, 110 euros something. Was the cost of the fog light. Then it included lights also, so it's complete. But we had to fiddle around for a decent amount of time before we realized that it's probably going to be easier to just pull the wheel off and pull off the whole inside cover of the wheel arch there. So after doing that, it was like a 15-20 minute job, and then you're all said and done, because the space inside here, as you can probably see, is decently limited. So if you're going to replace the fog light altogether, the enclosure and everything, I'd say pull off the plastic shroud with the plastic clips. Just be careful with them. But pull off the whole shroud. It's going to save you a lot of time, because taking the shroud off, putting it back is like a 5-10 minute job maybe. Replacing the fog light with that off, 15, 20, 25 minutes. So once you're done, you're up to like 35, 45 minutes. Whereas if you try to do it with just pulling off the front part of the shroud, which they usually tell you to do if you're just gonna replace the lamp in the light, then that's doable and it's gonna go faster. But replacing the whole fog light, you just take the whole shroud off. It's going to save you a lot of time and hassle. Simple as that. Then I don't know. Not really that much. Not really that much to say about the car. It's been, as I said, working flawlessly. Here's a holiday picture. Me and my friend, the guy with the ENV 200 here, we went on vacation. Where we're usually once a year we go down to northern parts of Sweden, the south part of Sweden, where this guy lives that has solar panels on his roof, and it's become a yearly EV tradition for us and for a couple other people that live in the area. So it started off, I think it was like June 2016 when he first installed the solar panels. I think I talked about this in a previous video, but he installed the panels and asked an electric car forum, can anyone come around to show us their car? Since once you get solar panels, usually you start thinking about maybe getting an electric car, or other way around that. If you have an electric car, then you start thinking about the fact that you could actually get free juice for it by installing solar panels, and also power for your house. And he thought like a couple of cars would turn up. I think there were like 14 or 15 cars, and it's just continued through 2017, 2018. In the summer there, it's a nice time to go out. And this was on the way home. We just decided to drop into a camping site. We put up our tent there on the left. That's the tent we used all summer when we go out camping. It seats 5 people. I wouldn't say it was just me and my girlfriend. But you have the back portion there is the sleeping quarters, and we have a big air mattress in there. It's like 160 times 100, 200 centimeters long, like a standard bed. You just pump it up with, it has a built-in motor, so you just take that and you take the connection, the power lead from that and plug it into a 12 volt to 230 converter that you just put in the other socket of the car. Then some camping, these spots didn't have electricity, and a lot of camping sites you can actually ask for, at least in Sweden, you can ask for a spot with electricity, and then you just run an extension lead from that, from a usually 10 amp outlet, and then to the cord from the bed, and you just pump it up. And we also usually try to get a spot for electricity, because then you can just plug the Garmin charge stick that you got with the car into it, so it will charge overnight whilst you're sleeping. And well, when it comes to the tent, the orange part there, it's basically it's a, I don't know what to say, forecourt, but we usually have a table in there and 2 camping stools, or and that's just where we hang out. Like at night when it's starting to get cold outside, we're planning on to next summer, maybe buying one of those electric car heaters. One of those you put on the floor in your car during winter. And there's a company in Sweden that sells one of those models. It has 3 settings, actually 2 settings for, I think one of them, the lowest setting is like 550 watts, and the highest setting is like around 1100 watts of power draw, depending on how hot you need it. But once it gets cold, usually gets cold at night, creeps down to a couple of degrees, you need warmth or heat, then that would be a great idea. Just put that in the tent there. And as I said, the outlets usually are rated at 10 amps. It's not a problem. 10 amps, 230, 240 volts gives you maximum power output of 2,300 watts. So you could easily do that. And it also has a 3rd setting, and that's its circulation. So it will just circulate air. I don't know how well that works, but usually, once again, in the summertime, if you're out and about during the day, you come back to your tent and the sun has been shining all day, then usually it's very, very hot in there. And same thing with when it comes to in the morning when the sun has come up and you wake up and it's hot in there. And it's just unbelievably hot, usually intense. So just having that to be able to recirculate the air. I don't know how well that function works, but the function is there to be able to recirculate, the heat in your car. So you basically turn it on during the summer months and have a little gap in the window so it circulates air. If you don't have preheating, which the Nissan Leaf and the EMA 200 here has. But so that's about it. I don't really have much more to report, but as I said earlier, I'll get back to you guys with a video of the winter tires and how they turn out. But yeah, for now, bye.